What's up? It's me, Haley Jones, and I'm here with Rebecca Walls.
Hello.
She is the president of HDI Development, which is HDI, not development.
Home Development Inc. HDI.
Yes.
You got it right.
They are home builders in the East Tennessee, Knoxville area. We're currently in Maryville. We're in a house in Melton Meadows. And brand new construction. So we're going to talk about HDI. We're going to talk about what they do, why it's a great option for new construction in the area. But first, we're going to do some rapid fire. Okay, where are you from?
I'm gonna say.
Actually, I don't know.
It seems like all over East Tennessee.
Yes.
So I grew up between Harriman and Knoxville.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
So.
Okay, what's the most overrated feature in a home?
Ooh, I'm gonna say a bidet. My dad is obsessed with bidets right now, and I just don't understand.
You're like, I don't get it.
Yes.
Okay, what's the most underrated?
Oh, dimmers. Dimmers on switches. Oh, can change everything.
That's a good idea.
Dim light.
That's a good point.
That's my opinion. Yeah.
Okay, you can only pick one.
Ooh.
A walk-in closet or a walk-in pantry.
Walk-in closet. Walk-in closet.
Okay, you can only pick one again.
Okay.
3-car garage or walkout attic storage.
Ooh, 3-car garage. I have 2 boys that drive. Gotta have the 3-car garage.
They need space.
Yes, they need space.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Do you like, is it a latte? Is it black? Like, what are we talking?
I like half and half, but I do like a latte if I'm splurging with whole milk.
Yes.
From Vienna.
Oh, I went there today.
Oh, that's so good.
So good.
They have a drive-through window.
Yes. Oh, they do.
Yeah,
Yes.
they do. Yeah,
okay, chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very boring. A malt.
Oh. Okay, dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Watching TV or reading books?
Oh, reading books.
What are you reading right now? Anything?
I'm reading Good Energy.
Oh.
We don't have time.
Okay.
But read it.
Read it.
Read it. Yeah.
Are you a sports fan?
No,
that's a no.
Not really. I did go to UT.
So you're involved by...
I hope they win.
Whatever it is they're playing.
That's right.
I hope they win. Okay, I'm gonna read your biography.
Oh my gosh. Did you draw blood?
I know, right? Well, okay, anyways.
Yes.
Okay, Rebecca Walls was raised in East Tennessee, which we talked about, graduated from the University of Tennessee, lived in Chicago with her husband Adam and their 2 boys for 25 years. She is thrilled to be home, closer to her parents and siblings, and grateful for her boys are getting to enjoy being a part of their extended family's lives here in East Tennessee. Home has taken a whole new meaning with HDI. It's a natural outgrowth of your kind of experience of moving to the East Tennessee area, which we'll talk about. She has spent her professional life in the service field as an oncology nurse.
Yes.
And most recently as an affiliate broker with Keller Williams Signature. And she is passionate about providing people with beautiful places they can call home. So tell us a little bit about the HDI story and kind of your experience. Like, how did we get here, basically?
Sure. So when we moved home during COVID, like so many people moving to East Tennessee, there was no availability. I don't know if you were selling real estate during that time, but it's a crazy time.
Yeah.
And when we made the decision that we were going to move home, we lived in an older home in Chicago that we were in the process of actually trying to renovate.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with any of that. I sure would love new construction. There was no new construction available that was up to a quality standard that we felt like we would want to live in.
Right.
And so we did find a house that we loved, but of course, as soon as we moved in, everything broke. The AC units, everything.
Right.
You know, everything. The hot water, literally everything. So you just spend all that money and then you have to replace everything.
Right.
So we thought, hey, there's a need here to do some quality new construction. There are builders doing new construction in our backyards, and that I don't love what they're doing. And just organically, you know, lots of steps, we ended up being connected with people that felt the same way, and great builders that were working for some of those other companies that felt the same way.
Right.
And we kind of joined forces, and Melton Meadows is our first community that is solely ours.
Yeah.
All 68 homes built by HDI. And we do have, as I mentioned, the 6 homes in Hardin Valley.
Yeah.
That's an established community. And then we have a 245 home community coming up in Lenore City. And then a 100 townhome community coming up in Maryville.
Woo!
Yes. We're going to be busy.
Yeah, you are going to be busy.
We hope to start the Lenore City one or the Maryville one by the end of the year, one of them.
Yeah.
But we may be starting the first quarter of 25.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us some of the features that like set HDI apart. You guys have some really cool features that you don't really see in other kind of new construction. So what are some of those things?
So I would say namely in Melton Meadows, everything you see is included. So it's not like a community you walk into and you say, well, I see crown molding. How much more is that? Everything's included in the price. That's one of the features we have. The crown molding in every home. All main levels are hardwood. We do hardwood stairs. We don't do any carpeted stairs. All of our exteriors are hardy, and it's not just regular hardy, it's actually Hardy Color Plus, which is actually baked and painted in the factory instead of in the field. So it's longer wearing, better warranty. So it's all Hardy Color Plus stone and brick. We don't do any vinyl siding. We have electric car charging outlets in the garages. We have our baseboards are thicker and better. Our paint finishes are better. Our studs are closer together. Our carpets are an upgraded carpet pads. Just everything is a little bit better.
Right.
A little bit nicer of a finish that you would want in a home you're moving into.
Well, and you guys, in your bathrooms, you have, is it tile? Yes. Tell us about the tile in the bathroom.
Yes. So we don't do any of those fiberglass inserts. All of our tubs and showers are fully tiled to the ceiling. And you know, that's just one of those little features. So we're not custom homes, but they have a custom level finish feel to them.
Right.
And you know, that's what we wanted. So a lot of our choices are very neutral. Our color palettes are neutral. All of our fixtures are matte black. That's neutral. So you can come in and personalize it with all your, you know, gold fixtures and, you know, your crazy colors, which I love too. But we're giving you a foundation that's really high quality.
Right.
So that you're going to be able to build from.
Right. And then your yards are all sodded, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Fully sodded yards, irrigation's installed. We do landscaping all the way around. Yeah, we just pay attention to those details. We want you to move in, enjoy your home, and not have to waste time taking care of it.
And a lot of the floor plans, I think, well, all your floor plans, I think, are super practical. A lot of like storage, super like livable, if that makes sense. Like they're pretty, but they're also livable.
Right.
Because I think sometimes you get like pretty.
Yes.
But it's not functional.
It's not functional. No.
Or it's functional and it's ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I think you guys do a really nice job of that.
Thank you. Yeah, I think so too. I think all of our spaces are, you know, we have 7 floor plans in here, and they've each got their own little special feature.
Yeah.
You know, like the Parkwood that we're in right now. It has in the primary suite upstairs. It's a whole half of the upstairs.
Yeah, it's
so
huge.
It has the huge soaking tub. It has 2 entrances. It has the giant walk-in closet. So, you know, that's kind of special about the Parkwood.
Yeah.
But every floor plan has something that's like, oh, that's a really cool feature.
So when it comes to like, so you said you've got 7 layouts.
Yes.
And then, so a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to live in a cookie cutter. So tell us about, you got the 7 layouts, and this is not where people are making their own choices, but there are like color palettes.
Yes.
Right? How does that work?
So we have 9 exterior palettes.
Yeah.
And yes, so we do build spec. People coming in with things that are under process, they're not going to have a lot of choices.
Right.
But if you do want to build on a lot that isn't spec'd out yet, you can say, hey, I love this floor plan, but I like it on that lot.
Yeah.
You do have choices. You can pick which exterior palette you prefer, which interior palette you prefer. I just won't allow the same 2 palettes, you know, next door. I just don't. Right. I don't want cookie cutter either.
Right.
So to maintain the integrity of the community, we'll control that a little bit.
Right.
But yeah, you do have choice if you're doing like a pre-sale.
Right. Okay. So pre-sale would be like if you're getting that lot, like you're kind of starting from the beginning.
That's correct.
So what's the timeline? Like if you pick a lot and you pick a floor plan, like how long does it take?
So
typically.
Yes, typically about 5 months.
Okay.
So I have 3 lots just over here that I'm about to release. I've got people waiting. When are they releasing? I don't sign a pre-sale until they've released the lots. Yeah. Because until I know their start date, I'm not going to keep you on pins. I'm going to give you an idea of when your closing date's going to be. So once we release those lots, we estimate 5 months from that date that you should be moving into your home.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then as far as financing, this is a situation where buyers would need a pre-approval. It's not as if they're getting like a new construction loan.
That's correct. Right? We don't have an in-house lender. We do have a preferred lender, Lisa Wiles with Fairway.
Yeah.
And from time to time, as an incentive, we've offered some closing costs, but we don't have there's not a benefit to using her financially necessarily.
Right.
We just like her because she's really awesome. She's fast, she's aggressive, she's competent. We love her.
I think sometimes people will get confused about do you buy the lot and then you get the financing, but in this case, this is like when you're working pretty much with any other builder, is you're getting that pre-approval for the total amount.
Correct. That's correct. Yeah. I see what you're asking. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and then something that's already here for sale that they would just buy a new house essentially.
Yeah.
So when someone's trying to decide about a builder, or maybe they're kind of comparing HDI versus whatever, how do they know, what are some questions they need to think about? What should they ask? How do they know when a builder is a fit?
I would say, what are you looking for in quality? I think that, this is one of the biggest purchases of our lives.
Right.
I think you can quickly realize that some of the builders out there maybe don't have the reviews that you would be looking for in your very expensive quality purchase.
Right.
You can pretty much drive by the exterior of a home and kind of get an idea of what you're going to find as far as quality. And I think that if you drive through Mountain Meadows, you're going to be really impressed with what you see.
Right. Yeah. So talk to us about your builder warranty. What does that include? What should people know about that?
Sure. So we do, and I think this is maybe pretty standard.
Yeah.
It's a 1, 2, 10. So the first year, and I'm not really supposed to say this, but this is the easiest way for me to explain it. It's kind of bumper to bumper.
Okay.
It's kind of everything you see. Except for things like the appliance package that we offer, Becco appliances, they actually have a 2-year warranty. And then, your HVAC systems are going to have additional warranties as well. So then the 2 years is the things behind the walls, the things going to the light fixtures that you see and the plumbing fixtures you see. So your electric wiring and your plumbing, that's 2 years. And then 10 years is structural and foundation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So if someone's interested to buy and they have a house to sell, is HDI, obviously every situation is
different,
unique, but I know some builders may or may not, depending on who they are, favor someone if they have a home sale contingency or something like that. So I'm assuming that would be a case-by-case basis.
Completely case-by-case. We've had several home buyers put a home under contract with a home sale contingency.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when it comes to who's moving in Mountain Meadows, as an example, is it all local people? Is it a mix? What does that look like?
I'd say we're probably 60% out of state. And then I'd say we're probably 60% young families. And then the rest are retirees and then also local. Yeah. But it's an amazing community. I think I'm maybe a little biased, but they're all hanging out on the weekends.
Right.
They're calling me going, Becca, do you want to come and watch the football game? It's just a really special, I think it's a lot of people that were really looking for community. Yeah. Really.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and what's cool about this location is I came from Vienna Coffee, okay? Yes. It was a 9-minute drive.
Yes.
But this is county only, so it's just county taxes, which is nice. You're not paying the city and the county taxes. So from a location perspective, I think this specific community is really nice.
Yes, we are literally right over the city line. So, it's city water and sewer. Right. But you're only paying county taxes. Yeah. Which is really nice. Yeah. I know.
Really nice.
Nice to save some bucks.
Yeah, for sure. So when it comes to build out, when will Mountain Meadows be done? What's the opportunity here left?
Yeah, we expect to be complete here by the first quarter of 25.
Okay.
And we are over halfway started, actually almost over halfway completed. So probably further than that started.
Yeah.
So I do have available lots still. I just listed 2 new homes that are going to be complete by the end of October. They're still available. You could get we only have 1 floor plan that we've retired that we're not building anymore out here because we won't fit on any of the lots.
Okay.
So we still have 6 floor plans available out here.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's still availability. Yeah.
And then in terms of your floor plans, like people could go to your website and see those.
Yes, hditn.com. And then RebeccaWallsHomes.com has all my current listings.
Cool.
Yes.
So in terms of like, just for if someone's like, we want a basement or we want this, like you guys are primarily 2-story traditional and then like maybe a 1.5?
Yes.
That, is there?
Yep. Yeah. We have 1 floor plan that is a rancher with a bonus.
Okay.
And then everything else is 2-story, 2,300 square feet to almost 3,000 square feet. And our average price point is probably right around $525 to $550. Yeah.
Which for context, like if you're thinking like for new construction, for what the quality of what this is again, maybe I'm biased, but I feel like I see a lot. That's a really good price point for new construction at this kind of level of quality. So just for location as well, because if you were to start looking for what this is at that price point, it's hard to find. Yeah. So just as a side note.
Yeah. And refrigerators are included. Yeah.
Go figure.
Range hoods and refrigerators
like you
are
can see
included.
The refrigerator back there.
That's right. So all appliances included.
Yes. Now they do have, what was it? Your microwave, you have a choice. Like if you get in stand up, you have a microwave.
Yes.
Choice.
So our microwave we build in, so it's beneath the counter.
Yeah.
So you have a choice to either open normally like a door, or you can push a button that opens like a drawer, since it is beneath the counter.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the little things that count.
The little things.
Yeah. Okay. Anything about like HDI that I haven't asked that you're like, you gotta know this. You gotta. People have to know.
Let's see. You know, I just think so we're about 17 people total. And I just think it's, everyone is super proud of what we're building.
Yeah.
And the vision is, it's a very cohesive vision that we're building, the quality of neighborhoods that we would want to live in and the quality of home that we would want to live in.
Right.
And our guys out here, their attention to detail is amazing. They're so fastidious. I'll give you one example. So, you know, people come through and do the blue tape walks.
Yeah.
They're putting the blue tape on their, that's where you walk through and you put blue tape on little blemishes on the paint or the drywall that you need fixed. Our guys go through after and it looks like the whole thing erupted in chickenpox because they go through after and they're like, yeah, you're gonna go through and do it, but guess what? I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna look at it in the light of the afternoon.
Right.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at it at the light of the morning. I'm gonna make sure we get every little thing. And so it's something the homeowner didn't even notice, but they're like, no, I want you to have the most perfect product that I can deliver. We're all human. None of us are perfect. Right. But I'm gonna give you the most perfect product I can deliver. And I mean, I just think that's, I think that's special.
I agree. Yeah. Well, I was gonna throw a little shade, but I'm not gonna throw any shade. I'm just gonna say that's not always the case. And I'll leave that there, okay?
That's enough said.
I will say, does it feel like it's been 4 years or almost 5 years since this? I feel like you've come quickly. Like, I feel like HDI has come a long way from start to now. It seems like you guys, I mean, like you've really built something.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you what, these, so my husband and our director of construction are the 2 founders of the company.
Yeah.
I would say that they really kind of dreamt up a vision for what they wanted HDI to be on a napkin, really.
Yeah.
And it's funny. So my husband, he's not out here very often, and he's definitely involved in the business, but he's involved in other things too. And he came out here not that long ago, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, there's a whole village out here." And I'm like, you tell these guys to start building and they flat build.
That's awesome.
And we're super excited about the town because our townhomes are going to be so cool.
Yes.
We're just very excited about everything coming up.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Well, and I think it's cool because you guys are truly local. Like you are a local.
I live in Blount County.
Builder. Yeah, like you are invested in obviously in the business, but like in what's happening in the community. And I think that's kind of cool about your vision. It's like houses we want to live in.
Absolutely.
The quality and
absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a hard right turn and talk about like East Tennessee. What are like, if someone's visiting and you're like, this is where you should go to eat, what would you say?
I'm going to say RT Lodge.
Woo, yes. That's a good experience in general. Yes, it is a gem.
It's a gem. It's, It's like you're like, look at me. If you first time we went, we're like, wait, where are we going?
What is this?
What is this? And then you find this drive and you get back in there and it's like this twinkly light little oasis.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's very special.
Yes.
It's very special. But then, I mean, there's, I love all of East Tennessee.
Right.
So let's not forget that there's, Blount County's amazing, but you've got Knoxville, you've got Oak Ridge.
Yes.
Love Big Ed's Pizza in Oak Ridge.
Yes.
And and there's what's the Museum of Atomic Energy?
Science and Energy. Yeah.
The history there is
the history
bonkers.
Yeah, bonkers.
Bonkers. The Children's Museum there is fantastic.
Very cool. Yes.
And has like a whole great exhibit on how Oak Ridge came to be.
Sidebar, as someone from East Tennessee that's come back to East Tennessee, have you ever been worried about if we get attacked, if the area gets attacked, like from a nuclear, this is a serious question. I get this question all the time.
What?
People are like, are you worried for your life about a nuclear attack? Like, I'm like, no, because either we're in the worst place to be or we're in the best place to be. And either way, like, we're not going to know.
It's literally
like, it's going to be too late. Yeah, see? Okay.
Never crossed my mind.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
And I think it's like, I don't know if it's the internet. It's like saying crazy stuff, but it's something I never.
24-hour news cycle. Making us all crazy.
Oh God, yeah. Anyways, okay. So RT Lodge, Big Ed's.
RT Lodge.
Any like favorite meals that you're like, you gotta try this?
Well, the smoked fish stuff at RT Lodge is amazing. Let's see. The steak at Foothills Milling is amazing because they sous vide.
My husband loves that. Yes.
Yes. And you know what? So they sous vide it, so it's perfect. The temperature's perfect. So love Foothills Milling for that.
They have good sangria too.
Oh, I've never had their sangria. Good to know. Have you been to Foothills Milling Cafe?
No.
So they opened a sandwich shop.
Oh.
Crazy good sandwiches.
Oh.
Fancy sandwiches.
I love fancy.
Check it out. Just check it out. What else do I feel like you have to try?
What are your favorite? Do you do desserts or no?
I love dessert.
Okay, where do you recommend for desserts? Anywhere East Tennessee.
Anywhere in East Tennessee. And literally the first thing that popped in my head is my girlfriend's house because she makes homemade ice cream and cookies. But I'm not going to say her house; she'll be upset.
And her address is?
I know. Oh, it's amazing. I'm completely blanking.
This one is honestly a hard one for me, and I'm a little bit of a
Brewster's, Graham Central Station.
Yeah. Oh.
They have a flavor called Graham Central Station. That's really good. Graham
Really?
crackers. Yes. It's not always available. But I like that. Goodness to Go has great little cookies.
Ooh.
Those thumbprint cookies they have.
They also have their
thumbprint.
thumbprint. Yeah, I think they're thumbprint.
Okay.
They also have chess bars.
Oh, I haven't had those.
And you can get like the ends.
Oh, the crispy pieces.
And magpies, that's another one.
Oh, literally, it was just my mom and my sister's birthday. And so my other sister went and got them each a cake from Magpies.
Ooh.
It's the best cake.
I know.
Oh, it's the best
Like,
cake.
how do you do this?
I don't know.
Anyways.
Oh, it's so good.
Any like outdoor places that people have got to go? Like, if you're an outdoors person.
I mean, Great Smoky Mountains.
Obvious.
I mean, but if you just kind of want like the taste of it without going all the way there, Foothills Parkway.
Yes.
You can drive it, and they're little hikes.
Yes.
Tinier hikes where you can just see the beautiful foliage. But obviously, Smoky Mountains. I mean, and there are greenways all over the place.
Yes.
There is a grand master plan to have a greenway going all the way from Knoxville to the entrance of the Smoky Mountains.
Really?
Knoxville, Alcoa, Maryville, Townsend entrance. Yes, that's the grand master plan. Yep, you could ride a bike all the way from Knoxville to the Smokies. Then you need a car at that point because you can't.
Yeah. I've been doing, it's a long story, but I was trying to bike. I've been biking on the road, okay? And I was gonna ride from Townsend into the park.
Yes.
And people, you would think that they've never seen anyone on a bicycle before.
Yeah, this is not that place. They don't share the road.
Yeah, well, and I did have somebody is this a good place for my daughter who doesn't drive to just drive a moped around? And I was like, probably not.
No.
See?
No.
I don't think it's a good idea either.
Find a parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Find a parking lot.
Okay, cool. So, HDI, if people want to get in contact, I know you said the website. Say that again for us.
Yes. HDITN.com, RebeccaWallsHomes.com.
Awesome.
Either way.
And so if you have questions, you can call Rebecca.
Yes.
You can call me. I'll direct you to Rebecca.
Yes. Come with Haley to see a home.
Yeah, come on down.
She knows them all now.
They are beautiful houses. Seriously, you guys have done something amazing.
Aww,
so we are so glad you're here.
We're really proud.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. We'll see you guys next time.